I dream of these people every night. The only thing I worry about is that some total unknown that nobody ever heard of comes along.
Donald Trump's our president today because he got the problems essentially correct, but his solutions are the opposite of what we need as a country. What are his solutions? His solutions are to build a wall, to turn back the clock, to bring the jobs back, and we need to do the opposite of those things. We need to turn the clock forward. We need to accelerate our society and our economy, and I'm the man for that job because the opposite of Donald Trump is an Asian man who likes math.
I don't want to give trillions and trillions of dollars. I don't want to lose millions and millions of jobs. I don't want to be put at a disadvantage.
I wish you could go to Greenland, watch these huge chunks of ice just falling into the ocean, raising the sea levels.
And you don't know whether or not that would have happened with or without man. You don't know.
Well, you're scientists at NOAA and
we have
NASA.
scientists that disagree with that.
You know, I was thinking, what if he said, no, I've seen the hurricane situations, I've changed my mind. There really is climate change. And I thought, wow, what an impact. What an impact that would make.
I'm not denying climate change, but it could very well go back. We're talking about over millions of years. They say that we had hurricanes that were far worse than what we just had with Michael.
Who says that? They say.
People say that in the...
Yeah, but what about the scientists who say it's worse than ever?
You'd have to show me the scientists because they have a very big political agenda.
I can't believe
scientists also have a political agenda.
The important number in Vice President Biden's remarks just now was that the United States is only 15% of global emissions. We like to act as if we're 100%, but the truth is, even if we were to curb our emissions dramatically, the Earth is still going to get warmer. And we can see it around us this summer. The last 4 years have been the 4 warmest years in recorded history. This is going to be a tough truth, but we are too late. We are 10 years too late. We need to do everything we can to start moving the climate in the right direction, but we also need to start moving our people to higher ground. And the best way to do that is to put economic resources into your hands so you can protect yourself and your families.
Thank you, Mr. Yank. And we just flew in from the South Pole, and boy, are our arms tired. I'm Sid Barfoot. I'm with Bold, Iowa. So in the past, when asked about climate change, you've said that people with financial struggles have the attitude that the penguins can wait in line. So we've done the math, and neither people nor penguins have the time to wait in line while the next president spends political capital on something as ambitious as a universal basic income. So our question to you, Mr. Yank, is will you adjust your campaign and make avoiding climate catastrophe a priority, and so that both people and penguins can win?
Thank you for that. And 100% yes, climate change is an existential threat to our way of life, humans and penguins alike. And to the extent I ever suggested that I was not fully committed, then I conveyed the wrong message. Because to me, climate change, you know, I'm a parent, and I used to think we were shafting our grandkids. Now I think we're shafting ourselves and our kids. I mean, the last 4 years have been the 4 warmest years in recorded history. You don't need to be a genius or a scientist to say, like, climate change is picking up. And you saw the floods here in Iowa and the Midwest. You see the forest fires and the changes around the world. So to the extent that I've said anything about like the fact that in a society where 78% of people are having trouble paying their bills and it's hard to galvanize energy around climate change, I still stand by that. Like if you go to someone and say, like we need to address climate change, they can't pay their bills, then they might look up at you and say the penguins can wait in line, like, you know, like I can't pay my bills. And so what we have to do is we have to get the economic boot off of people's throats. And then they're gonna hopefully realize that we need to address climate change.
So the third big thing is, how many of you all woke up this morning? Oh, what do we got? Eagles, it's a sign. It's an American eagle. Oh, mighty eagle, come to my hand. Snatch this cap off of my head.
You better go fast.
Yeah. Put your hand out of the glove.
How's my hair?
No good. No good.
Oh, let watch it.
That's great. That's great. Almost done here. That's great.
Looking at the driver. You don't show the aspirin over there. Do you? The aspirin.
His aspirin.
We're not doing it again. I'm doing this for the cover of Time magazine. I love Time magazine. What you will do for a cover, this bird is seriously dangerous but beautiful.